Welcome to the Abyss, and welcome to Shadows of Doubt. I'm autistic, so that means I like things to be neat and orderly and just right. But I also have ADHD, so all that. So why not play a game that merges both of those styles? That's where Shadows of Doubt comes in, where you have to put the pieces together to solve the case. But to obtain those pieces, you have to climb through ventilation, enter the wrong place, climb through more ventilation, find the right place, and then get shot after you obtain the clues. So let's start off right with a new game, because I haven't played since... yeah. We begin our new self-employed job with the title of homeless crackhead in the wonderful city of Cola Corporate Cares as Eros Titania, don't ask, and spawn on the street corner. My last job wasn't cutting it, clearly. I relearn the controls and proceed to freelance work where committing a crime is only illegal if the cops pay attention, and those bastards can't read message boards. I accept the job to begin a food fight with no info to work on other than a name, so I run around asking the populace if they know him, but they don't seem cooperative for some reason.
Black man! Do you know this person? Fuck you.
I quickly give up and look for a new job as an anger management therapist, but I'm also the patient. Unfortunately, someone decides to be kidnapped, and now I have to find them.
The kidnapping? What? I was expecting a murder! Ah, shit.
I get lost for 5 minutes, find the right building, get in the elevator, and arrive at the Echelon Zone. Now you might be wondering what the Echelon Zone is. Well, let's put it like this. In the Heian period of Japan, the nobles hired attendants to protect their shit while away at imperial court. These attendants performing samarau will later come to be known as samurai. If you are a broke-ass bitch, you did not have a samurai. I am a broke-ass bitch, and that turret is a samurai. But like any resourceful hobo, I am a budget ninja. So I blind the samurai and use lock-picking no jutsu to break in. I check for a potential second resident, find no one, and enter the kitchen. I'm looking for a ransom note and...
oh, a ransom note.
The note totally says, "I got lost and will remain lost if not found by 45 after midnight. Bring cash for gambling." I have less than 4 hours. I steal some synthetic milk made from the tears of single anime-loving men like myself, and down that shit. I am a growing boy. I find a knife, I do not take knife, and while I search aimlessly for another clue, the man of the apartment reminded me of my place in society.
Damn it. Shit.
45 minutes pass, and I'm in a hospital bed, but I don't believe in the welfare state. It can't hurt me. I dodge that bill like I dodge my life problems. Deprecating humor is not a joke. This is a cry for help. I take refuge amongst the homeless and return to the case. I think I need to go to a sex dungeon, or basement as some would say, and so I get lost for 5 more minutes until I find the right building. I steal a homeless man's food and go downstairs. I proceed to waste 3 lockpicks, and now I can't unlock the room where the gambling money is to be placed. So I give myself brain damage to break the door open, alerting the local meth heads, but they realize there's no meth to be found and leave. I find nothing of interest and find myself assaulted by a man with a bat. How rude. His one brain cell does malfunction, so he leaves me alone, allowing me to get the drop on him. He's just the janitor though. Well, I leave the kidnapped to their fate. I don't endorse the gambling addiction of others. Only myself. So I go back to my anger management classes. I find a briefcase with a building name and floor. No door number, so I'll have to guess. I do know my target has long brown hair. The floor is in the rich people zone, so this will be hard, especially because of the lockpicking mishap of 2 hours ago. I do know that it's not the people at the end of the hall, because they confirm someone with long brown hair was being, as the kids say, sus. Please kill me. No lockpicks means it's vent time. I go into the first home I find and begin to scope the place. Now, I need to cause $700 of vandalism damage. Kinda hard to do when the residents are snoring in the other room. So I do the smartest thing possible. I hide under the bed and wait for them to wake up and leave. I underestimated how long I needed to wait. I was under the bed for 9 actual minutes. They did wake up, but they insisted on channel surfing and the wife kept hinting at the husband's whorehouse addiction, but he denied it, as all men should. The man finally left the apartment, and I used the tactic of completely avoiding the woman by bulldozing past her leg in a lit room to get back to the bathroom vent. I wasn't caught because I crouched. Women famously ignore men shorter than 6 feet tall. So I settle on the third apartment. I check for a resident and find only one. Perfect. She's on the phone, so I throw a teapot at her skull. She didn't like that, and we fight. She pussies out and sounds the alarm, but not every room has a samurai waiting to use their Second Amendment right on me. She forgets I exist and returns. She finds me hiding behind her couch in a dark room, and we fight again. She runs again. She returns again, and I try throwing a chair at her, but the chair refuses to physics, so back to fists. I finally knock her out. I can now start vandalizing her place. I throw disgusting vegan meat and more tear milk. I break plates and windows, but the windows don't count for some reason. I achieved the $700 and take multiple pictures. I then realized that in order to complete the session, I needed to slip a photo of the damage under the door of the apartment. I don't know how to do that, so I give up. I also give up on the public sex shaming, so I need a new job. I find a new job where I commit theft, which is good, because I already do that, but this time it won't be for food. I must find a red envelope in someone's office, and I will receive $15.50 for it, as well as a rare sink disc. What's a sink disc, you ask? Well, it's not an actual sink, which is good, because the sink disc is inserted into my brain. At least, I hope so, but a bright flash of light neuralizes my brain, so it could be anywhere. This particular disc is Vigor, which gives fall immunity or instant door breaking, but I don't know that yet. I find the briefcase, learn the building location, and find the building, but I must wait for it to open. For some reason. This wasn't going to happen as the freezing rain interrupted me. Eventually, I do the smart thing and use the vents in the adjacent apartment complex. I enter the office and find 2 sink discs. Now, I should mention that I earlier found liquid meth, which improves sink disc functions. Again, I don't know where it's inserted. I obtain 2 pockets and I no longer get cold or smell like shit. Showers are for suckers. Now for the new problem, as the envelope is not in this small office and is likely in the bigger office, but people are in there and my autism hates social interaction, so time to wait again. My stomach keeps interrupting me with demands for food and water, so I channel my inner impoverished African child and deal with it. It's closing time. I stop channeling because unlike that child, I can afford food since I'm not retarded. Get a job, you little shit. I get back inside and search the desk in darkness because these people can afford samurai. I find the envelope and take some loose change due to the inconvenience these assholes have cost me. I throw the envelope at a dumpster and make a phone call. And with that, I've done it. I've completed a single job. Someone is still missing, a 99 worker hasn't endured additional humiliation, and a woman lies dead in her apartment with broken windows and false meat on her floor. But I have money, additional social status, can't take fall damage, and when I stare at people, I see their net worth. That's a win. The city doesn't sleep, and there's more to do, so this upstanding citizen will be on the prowl again.